Hey everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode of, I don't know if we want to call this Coach Max Gaming or what, but here we are, not live, not recording just an impressions video, but actually playing a game. So, basically just a generic Let's Play. But it's different because I'm here and you are here. So, for the very first Let's Play on the channel, and I'll talk about why I want to do this on this channel, as opposed to on stream or anything. One thing I'm going to talk about, one thing that bugs me really badly, it's more of a pet peeve than anything, and it shouldn't bug me as much as it does. There's a lot of people that will read every single text box in a playthrough of Pokemon. Every once in a while they're fun, but I have seen this beginning of the game so many times. So, I'm not going to do that. I want to try to avoid doing that. That's 100% for sure. And I guess I should make sure I'm recording. Okay, I am recording. Whew. A little bit scary. I've got so many things running on my computer right now. But we are today starting with, for the first Let's Play on the channel, a Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. And I just put out on Twitter, it was only an hour ago, said, hey, if you've got a suggestion for the rival, let me know what it is. And no one has responded since then. So, I am going to name the rival after not Friplo. You know what? Yeah. Friplo. We'll call him Friplo. What his name was supposed to be was Frollo, because of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But not the Disney movie, the musical. And I'll talk about that as we get into it. But, wow, this is so much different from a stream. I have to think about things before I talk. I wanted to do a Nuzlocke on the channel because my channel is so small that it is not gonna hurt that much to have a Let's Play on the main channel. I was really worried about it until I asked one of my friends, and he said, nah man, it shouldn't hurt your channel too bad. And so I trusted him. If he's wrong, then that's gonna be real bad. So let's talk about what a Nuzlocke is for those uninitiated. Nuzlockes are amazing. In fact, I did one on Twitch last year with Pokemon Red. What I was going to do, I actually played it on Pokemon Stadium through the Nintendo 64 cartridge pack. Also, I have no camera, so I'm doing that right now. We'll work our way up to that. Let's just get the game going on the Let's Play. And here's Frollo, gonna get our Pokemon. And I didn't finish the Pokemon Red Nuzlocke because I was going to go through Pokemon Stadium with it, with those teams, that team that I finished the game with, and that was going to be real cool. But then I didn't, and so one day I'll go back to that. So that's why today we're going with Pokemon Blue. So for those uninitiated, a Pokemon Nuzlocke, let's start with our starter. So my starter, determining who I'm going to pick, my ID card, trainer ID, if it ends, and I know that these are the rules, they change, I have not looked at my trainer ID yet, but I'm going to in just a second. If the last digit is a 1 through 3, a 1, 2, or 3, you get Bulbasaur. If it is a 4, 5, or 6, you get Charmander. 7, 8, 9, you get Squirtle. And then, if it's a 0, you get to pick, as in I get to pick. So, let's go down here and see what it is. And so, the ID, oh wait a minute. How do you see your ID in Pokemon Red? Oh gosh, I didn't anticipate this. Hang on one second. Okay, now we're back. So I just Googled it real quick. Apparently you have to actually pick a Pokemon to do that. So we're gonna pick Squirtle, and what we're gonna do is, oh, I didn't save. Crud. So I just screwed up royally. I was going to save before and then pick a Pokemon and then that number determine who I get, but I forgot to nickname this Squirtle. And Squirtle was who I was going to pick. So here is what we're going to do instead to combat this really bad mistake. I did not get to nickname this Squirtle. So I'm going to restart the game real quick, pick up Squirtle, and then we'll hop right back into this, and hopefully we'll be right back where we were. Okay, we're back. Oh my goodness, this first Let's Play is going amazingly. So, we got a Squirtle, we got a 0, and so I am picking Squirtle, the tiny turtle. And so, this is going to be our starter. I had to restart the game so I could go back through and get to this point where I'd nickname Squirtle. And I'm going to nickname him Wayne, because one of my good friends is he works for the Memphis Zoo, and his name is Wayne, and he absolutely loves turtles. And so, that's why we're going with this. Also, I named my rival Fruplo again. I'll get to Frollo in a second. So, your starter is determined by your trainer ID in a Nuzlocke. The next thing is, if your starter faints, not your starter, but any Pokemon faints, it is effectively dead, and it must be released into the wild. So, this is a very high-stakes battle here. There's no taking it to the Pokemon Center if it faints. Doesn't matter how it faints, if it's poisoned outside a battle or what. It is donezo. And so, it can be a terrifying, terrifying journey. I'm going to Tail Whip twice, just in case, even though it's tackled me twice. You can only capture one Pokemon per route. See, I was afraid it was going to use Growl some. I did grab the potion from my PC. Oh, this is not starting out great. Ugh. Now we'll see how much damage I would have done anyways. Not a good little bit. I'm not going to feel any shame using this potion at the very beginning of this battle. One bit. So it just basically, it effectively offset everything that I had just done. If I end up losing this. Hey, there's a critical hit. Okay, we'll be fine. I say as before I was about to get critical hit. Just, phew, that could have been 2 crits back to back. Wayne, look at you go. But you can only capture the first, let's look at our stats. Okay, decent. The first Pokemon you run into on each route. There is the species clause, where if I catch a Rattata in Route 1, I cannot catch another Rattata. But if my Rattata dies as a Rattata, or just doesn't make it to be Eradicate, and I run into Eradicate in the wild, then I have to catch that Pokemon. And so, hopefully, if we get Rattata and Pidgey, which I think not 8 times out of 10 you do, we will get those Pokemon and try to evolve them as quickly as we can. So I don't think we had to take a rest here. But just to make sure that Wayne has enough energy. And hey, I get to keep that potion, so that's nice. Well, and then there's a different trainer. Oh, because I had to restart the game, so that's why. In case anyone's concerned. That's why. So I think that's everything that needed to be said about a Nuzlocke. If there's anything else, let me know down in the comments below. What my goal for this Nuzlocke, since this is the first Let's Play I've had on my channel, I'm going to record a few of these episodes right now, all in a row. And then I'm going to post 3 of them today. So if you are watching this episode right now, approximately an hour from now, or maybe 2 hours from now, I've not figured out exactly how I'm going to do that, but you will have 2 more episodes that you can watch. And I'm going to try to keep the grinding in episodes to a minimum, because it's not always the most exciting thing to just watch people grind over and over all day long in a Nuzlocke. I feel like my speed, yeah, the text is not set to the fastest, and I'm going to shift it to set battle style. So I do not get the option to swap in Pokemon. I have to roll with the punches. Also, it's going to be super weird playing through these games, you know, seriously, not just trying to go through it, beating it with one Pokemon. I have to actually think about team makeup and everything now, which, you know, whenever you do all these challenge runs I've been doing, you don't think about that stuff at all. Because it's just like, just use Surf, just use Double Edge, use those moves over and over. Also, I made it through without battling another wild Pokemon, and here I am talking to Nurse Joy. Guys, I'm going to end up doing this a lot. Also, I keep kind of looking around my computer screen, looking for a chat box, because I am so used to streaming and talking whenever I'm streaming. Because I don't talk to myself when I'm playing video games just on the couch. I am sitting there just being like, why would I talk to somebody? There's no one to talk to. So, I named my rival Frollo, and then it turned into Fruplo, because of the villain from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And as I said, not because of the Disney movie, but because of the musical. The musical is amazing. Oh wow, level 4 Pidgey. Wish I could have gotten this one. We do not have the opportunity to catch this Pidgey yet. We do not have Pokeballs to catch yet. He looks like he's got low defense and low attack too. But the musical Hunchback of Notre Dame, oh my goodness, it is so good. It still uses a good few of the songs, like Bells of Notre Dame, God Help the Outcasts, and ones like that. But it is much darker, much more akin to the actual story. I don't know if there's an actual story before Disney. I just assume every Disney movie was already something before it was a thing. But the musical is amazing. It's so good. You can look at it on YouTube. You could look at it on YouTube. You can listen to it on Spotify. The soundtrack is phenomenal. My favorite song probably is Out There, but the song talking about Made of Stone, oh, that one's good. In fact, I think it's just called Made of Stone. And so I just got the Pokeball right here. Here's Fruplo, and we're about to get our Pokedex. One thing I did not mention was if we knock out this very first Pokemon, we do not get the opportunity to catch another thing on the route. The first thing we encounter, if we don't already have it in our Pokedex, we have to catch it, or the route is dead. It feels really weird explaining the rules for a Nuzlocke, because surely this is not the first Nuzlocke you are ever listening and watching to. If it is, hey, I'm glad you're here. So, do we have Pokeballs now? No, we don't. So, what we're gonna do is go get some Pokeballs and get our first Pokemon. We've only run into Pidgey so far. There is a Rattata. Also, I want to get just a few levels on Wayne. That way we can just not run the risk of dying. Because that would be really sad. I was doing a Pokemon Black 2 or White 2. I can't remember the one that I have. I want to say I have White 2. Really? Wayne, you missed 2 attacks in a row? But I lost my Snivy, and it evolved into Servine, the second form. And I lost it, and it died. And so I had to release it, and it was just a sad, sad day. I'm actually sitting in the same spot right now where I was when I was playing that and lost Serperior, or Servine. So hopefully things don't happen like that again. I will probably be avoiding the battle with Fruplo right on Route 22, right before the Elite Four, for right now, because you can battle him. Goodness, I'm running into everything. If it's not level 2, I've got to run. Yeah, I gotta run. Just in case. Because I don't want to just get demolished. That would be bad. And in Gen 1, Gust was a normal type move, not a flying type move. So even if I got a Pidgey, it will not help us out that much. As unfortunate of a situation as that is. Oh, goodness gracious. So we've been quarantined for a good little bit. Let's get 5 Pokeballs just to start out. Oh, I wish we had gotten Bulbasaur, actually. That way we couldn't be poisoned in Viridian Forest. We've been quarantined for a few days. It's actually part of the reason I've been able to do this. It is... You know what? There's no point to it. Today is March 20th. It's a Friday. We got out of school on Tuesday. And we get a Rattata on this route. Assuming that Wayne does not just demolish this Rattata. Okay. I'm going to attack one more time, just in case. Okay, good. I feel like a crit might have actually taken down this Rattata. And I've already got a name for this Rattata in mind. And it's very nice that I don't have to kind of wait for this in the chat, because there is no chat. It's great. But if you have a name for a Pokemon that I have the potential of running into in-game, please, 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 please let me know about it. We're going to go with Remy from Ratatouille. And if you're just not familiar with Ratatouille, oh, it's such a good Disney movie. Pixar, really, not Disney, but it's the same thing. So we get Remy. We have Wayne and Remy on our team. And yesterday I uploaded the video of refining Kanto gym leaders. I was inspired by Lumio's trainer Zach's video. Also, I'm not going to go to the west just yet. I'm going to go on up here to this grass patch right before Viridian and just see what joins our team. Because I think if I get a Pidgey in this route, I increase my chances of getting a Nidoran in the other. So let's see what joins our team, and here is the Pidgey. This is exactly why I did this, although I think Nidoran have a chance of appearing in this grass patch too. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yesterday I uploaded the video of refining the Kanto gym leaders, inspired by Lumio's trainer Zach's video. But I didn't agree with every single option that he made. And so I wanted to make my own. It was a video that I made really, really quickly, and we get a Pidgey joining our team right now. And Pidgey is the tiny bird Pokemon, for those that did not know. I'm going to steal something from my red Nuzlocke that I did. So Pidgey is known for kicking up sand. So I'm going to name our Pidgey Obi-Wan, because Anakin hates sand. Obi-Wan does not, and you might think that makes sense. It would make more sense for Anakin to be the nickname of Pidgey, but it doesn't. You're just not listening to what I'm saying. And that's it. That's the story. Oh, playing through the game so many times, learned there's a potion right here. I know where a good portion of all of the hidden items are in this game. I get a little fuzzy the further along in the game we get. Like, I know there's a few hidden items in Mount Moon. Not Mount Moon. There's actually, I don't think there's any in Mount Moon. Maybe one. No, there is one. I know it's right before the fossils. But I've just gotten to know where all of the hidden items are. So we already have a Rattata. So this Rattata is not going to join our team because we already have Remy. And Remy is just a great little dude. Again, not getting this Rattata. Since it's level 2, I'll take it down. I didn't want to run the risk of that level 4 Rattata potential. Wayne! You are blind! Oh, this is getting a little scarier than I wanted this to be. That did 4 damage. I know he used a tail whip, but goodness. Okay. Whew. Wayne, you're scaring me. I need to... I'll use this potion, since I have 2. To restore Wayne's health just a little bit. And hopefully we can get a Nidoran. That's what I would love. Maybe I'll get a Spearow. Who knows? Hey, here is Nidoran. Nidoran female, specifically. And I'm going to have to think of a nickname on the fly right now while I am talking to you people. And so this will be a little tough. Oh, you know what? I actually just got a great idea in my head. Oh no. Whew. I was really worried I was going to knock Nidoran out. Also, this sprite for Nidoran, super weird looking. Like, it's not like weird, but it's weird. It's very different from the normal Nidoran sprite. I think what I'm going to call Nidoran the Poison Pin Pokemon, Nidoran female specifically, because it evolves with a Moonstone, Looney, for your Harry Potter fans, you know what I'm saying, Luna. And that fits. That's fantastic. Oh, geez. I adore Looney Luna. That is a great name for this Nidoran. Now, I think what I'm going to do is end the episode right here, because I have a timer going, and it's definitely not as many minutes as it has been, because it took me a few minutes to get this going at first. Then it took me a few minutes to go in and fix the problem of what's it called? Of picking Squirtle before I actually could have picked Squirtle, and then not having a nickname for Squirtle, all sorts of things like that. So we're going to end the first ever episode here on Coach Max Entertainment of a Let's Play on Coach Max Gaming right here. And I can't believe that I am actually doing this. So here's something that's really embarrassing, and I'll tell you this story next time. That way, you have to tune in. If you don't want to hear the story, totally fine though. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys later.